Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Keystone Laredo 367 bunkhouse. Fifth wheel, you guys have picked a beautiful unit. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's talk about arriving at the campsite first. So our hitch man is going to go over everything on removing your hitch. Show you where your landing legs are, right here in the front. Pull on this to drop your legs. And right here inside this little control panel is where your auto leveling system is going to go. On off switch over here, you simply hit auto level. Now I do recommend putting your slides out first. That way it's going to take into consideration the weight of your slides when leveling. So you can go up into your unit and open up your slides, which I'll go over when we do go in. And then do your auto leveling. Once our unit's level, we're going to hook up our power and water. Now your power for your unit, and remember you can't open these slides on battery power. So again, you didn't have to have plugged in yet. It's all the way at the back of the unit. Power is going to be back here. You got your 50 amp service. At 50 amp, you'll have a dog bone that'll bring you down from 50 amp to 30 amp. And should you need to plug in at home, you'll also have a 30 amp to 110. Just remember, when running on 110, don't run both AC units. The power hooked up. Now we're going to come up and hook up our water. The docking station is going to be up here toward the front. Bottom here is going to be your city water connection. You have a little light in here. So first thing you do is hook up your water pressure regulator. Water pressure regulator is going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines inside your unit. You don't know what different parks have their water pressure set at, so it's highly recommended you use this every time you put fluids into your unit. Hook up your city water connect, but don't turn on your hose yet. Come here to your hot water heater, open it up. Now all we're going to do is put in our drain plug. Get your rod here, drain plug, 1/8" socket, run that back in. You may have left it out the last time you were camping. You want to make sure it's back in before turning on your water. Now we can go ahead and turn on our hose. Once our water's been running for a little while, you're going to come up here to this pressure release valve. You're going to pull on that, it's going to release air, and eventually steady flow of water is going to come out of here. When it does, that means that your hot water heater is full and can be lit from indoors. They do have an electrical element down here. If you're hooked up to electric, you can turn it on down here, but make sure your tank is full. Then you do have reset buttons that may pop out. If so, just push them back in. So city water. Now should you be wanting to use potable water, do the same thing up top here. Just turn your handle to normal flow for city water, down to fill for fresh water. Just remember, whenever you're using your fresh water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump. You do the same thing. You burp your hot water heater, let the air out of it. Just remember, when using potable water, turn on your water pump. You don't use it when hooked up to city water. Got our water and electrical hooked up. We're going to go ahead and go over a few things on the outside before taking you inside. This is where your cable TV or satellite hookup. Black tank flush. Here's where you set it to winterize. There's going to be your gray tanks and handles. City water connect, and this is where you winterize your unit. You bypass the hot water heater when winterizing. You also have this spray port. Spray your unit off. You do have this opening here that you can open to send your cords down through, your hose and whatnot. Again, to the right is your hot water heater. This is your thermos heat release. So if you do have your furnace on, steer clear of this, it'll get rather warm. Just a tank vent, keep your black tank from back smelling. Have your pass-through storage here. Up here you'll have your propane with a regulator. Simply point it towards whichever tank you want to be using. And then open up by turning left. Up here your electronic leveling system. And this is where you'll plug in a solar panel should you need to charge. Come around in front of your unit. Here you do have these docking lights. Inside here, your battery connection. Recommend checking them every now and then, making sure your posts are good. Here's your battery disconnect. I can shut off all the power inside the unit right now, or turn it back on. It's going to come important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector. Get your big pass-through storage. You have 110 out here. Big awning. Just run your awnings out until the flap falls down to 90 degrees. It's a little windy out here today. I don't want to do it. Your solid steps. Come around the back of your unit. This is for your outdoor kitchen. And your LP connect for that is right there. There's your spare tire. There's a hand crank to bring that down. You have your ladder here. Go up, check your seams. Caulk anything that looks like it's cracking. Unit is prepped for a Furion backup camera should you decide to purchase one and put it on the dash of your car. Electronically communicates with that. There's your accessory hitch. Again, your power. You have your separate tank back here. Handle for that. And your main tank up here. All your handles for that tank are going to be inside here. Front dump, black and gray, back dump. That about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside of your unit. You have these nice solid steps. I'll show you how to bring those up securely. You do have cotter pin adjustment should you be on uneven ground. Nice strong door handle as you come in. First thing I want you to notice as you come inside your unit, as with every unit, right inside the entry doorway is going to be your fire extinguisher. Make sure that everyone that's camping with you knows where the fire extinguisher is. Coming up here on your wall, you go straight up to your control panel and turn on some lights in here. I've got all your slides out, but here they are. Slide, they call it glide in here. Slide, 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 and slide. The last one's going to be your bunk room. There's for your awning, extend in and out. Up top here, here's where you turn. Let's start to the left. Here's where you check your tanks. Battery, black tank, gray tanks, all of them are empty. Here's where you turn on your water heater if hooked up to gas. Here's where you turn on your water heater if hooked up to electric. Your water pump if you're using potable water. A step light and a porch light. Right down below that is your thermostat. It'll handle heat, fan, and cool. Set it to auto, set your temperature, you're good to go. And below that, your other awning in and out. down from your control panel. Talk about a little item on your island here. This is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt is because it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day and you're not plugged in, turn off your battery with that battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. Over here, simply remove those legs, set this table down on this lip, and put your back cushions in. That'll give you an extra seating area or sleeping area. Your recliners. These are what I like to call parachute pull. Just reach in there and pull up on that handle. You got your Thomas Paine full chaise recliner. 110 on the back wall. Your lighting for this area here. Let's talk about your fireplace. They're not just for looks anymore. Yeah, they can get pretty flames on them, but what you want to do with these is when it's cold at night or in the mornings and you're plugged in at a camp, instead of using your furnace to heat this, go ahead and turn this on because it'll get it warm in here rather quickly. Above that, your Furrion sound system, AM, FM, DVD, CD player, dual zone. You can play your music indoors, outdoors, or both. Presets, USB, headphone jack, auxiliary in, Bluetooth compatible. Really cool unit. And your Furrion television. Do want to mention over here where your cable hookup is in your 110. Push your TV back. Coming into your bunk room, you know that your bed lifts up and locks. Get your lighting in here. If you haven't seen your sofa come down to a bed, it's pretty easy. Backs are just velcroed. I recommend standing in the center for leverage. Lift it up, bring your legs out, pull it towards you. Lay the back down. Now you've got a full-size bed here. Then you can put your bunk bed down as well and use this bunk. Here's your second AC for back here. Your area here is prepped for TV. Cable and 110 inside here. Fairly dark. Another 110 on the wall. For your ladder, simply lift it up. Lift it up. Pull it out of here. It's a strong ladder. I'm 200 pounds. I've been on them before. You have a separate bathroom back here. Turn the lights. You have an electric fan, exhaust fan in here that you can raise up and then turn on the fan. You have 110 in here. Also want to mention that you do have plumbing to keep an eye on. Maintain your plumbing underneath your sink behind your toilet. Here's your fan. Coming back out here, another 110 on the side of your island. Down the corner, lots of power in this unit. Talk about your Nordic fridge. Turn it on here to the left. Oh. So you have three different settings. This setting here, can't really see too much, but it's gas and electric, which means it's auto. As soon as you plug in, it's on electric. When you unplug, it goes to gas. You can switch that to just gas, excuse me, just electric or just gas. And over here, you change your levels 1 through 9. Self-explanatory microwave. There's an owner manual for that if you have any other questions on it. This glass makes an excellent backsplash. Turn some lights over here. Down here, simply set your to light to the flame, hit your spark, and there's your flames. You do have a panel light here as well. Another 110 here in the kitchen. Your big pantry. I like to call this a coffee bar. Lighting. A couple of USB ports and 110 here. Look up at your ceiling in the hallway. You have your smoke alarm. There's beautiful island lights here. Your indoor speakers. Here as well. Coming up into your bathroom, main bath. More plumbing to keep an eye on. Big shower. Just want to point out, one side in the bathroom is where your GFCI protection is. Reset. Plumbing to keep an eye on. Just maintain it like you would your home. Look under there now and then. See if you got any leaks going on. Your lighting. Your thermostat for back here. Heat and air. It's all prepped for a TV. There's a backer in here for a mounting bracket. Cable hookup, 110. Separate smoke alarm back here. And your big closet, which is prepped for washer dryer. 110 in there as well. You have individual lighting around this king bed that's easy to get around. Little bookshelf over there. Another 110 on the other side of the bed. Hook covers everything inside. Let's act like we're leaving the campsite. And close our unit up. Here we go here to our panel. And just bring in all of our glide rooms. And as I bring this last slide in, just want to mention, go through all of your rooms. You got 4 slides on this thing. Go through all your rooms, make sure that everything is clear and not impeding these slides from coming in. Make sure cabinet doors are closed. Everything's off the bedroom floor between your bed and your dresser. Got all of our slides closed. Solid steps. First and foremost, make sure your door is all the way open. Otherwise this will catch on it. Grab it. Lift it up and in. Softly. Pull this handle. Lock that in. Close your door. Lift and turn your outdoor handle. Lock and deadbolt your door. It's very important. You don't want a horror story of your door coming open going down the road. Now we're going to go around. Get all of our slides closed. We come to our auto leveling system. Turn that on again, and you hit retract. Retract to bring up all of your auto leveling. You can individually raise and lower all these. Next thing we're going to do is find our low point drain. Come to your off-camp side, your rear tires. Right behind the front one there, here's your low point drain. You're going to open that up and drain all of your water out. You're going to come to your hot water heater. You'll bleed all the air out. Bleed that nice and good. Again, an 1.8" socket. Open up your hot water heater. Let that drain. Then we're going to head up to the dump station. When we get to the dump station, we'll take your sewage hoses in your convenience pack. We do have bigger, stronger, longer ones. You might want one with a T so you don't have to hook and unhook, but you can hook it up here. Once you hook it up, you're going to come into your your docking station here. Then you're going to pull your black tank. Now, if you pulled your black tank for a while and it sounds like it's no longer drain, you're going to again hook up your water pressure regulator to the hose that's the docking station and hook up to your black tank flush. You can go to that black tank flush, turn on your hose with your black tank handle open and run there for about 5 minutes. This is send a sprayer around and wash out your black tank for you. Once your black tank's ran for about 5 minutes, unhook your hose, close your black tank, pull this gray tank. The gray tank's going to be cleaner water, your showers, your sinks. It's going gonna wash your sewer hose out for you. You're gonna unhook from this one after you close that gray tank. And you're gonna come to your rear. Hook up to this one behind your tires. And you're gonna pull your other gray tank. If that's ran, throw your sewage hose in sanitary place. Again, we thank you for your choosing TradeWinds. We hope you enjoy this Laredo for many years to come. Happy camping.